After a series of unsuccessful searches, including another one this week, Fitzgerald Elementary finally has a new principal. Charles McInnes, who returns to the city after many years in Framingham as a principal, will start on Tuesday. He started his career in Waltham with positions at Northeast Elementary and at the Fitch School. Anne-Marie Carr-Reardon, the city's new acting superintendent, helped to make the appointment.
And we're very excited that he's returning to Waltham. And I do say returning because Mr. McGinnis, or Dr. McGinnis, excuse me, began his teaching career here in the Waltham Public Schools. He was a special education teacher, and he was an assistant, a teaching assistant principal at the Fitch School. And he has a very outstanding record of accomplishments, both as a teacher and certainly as a principal in the Winchester school system, as well as the Framingham Public Schools.
McInnes, a Wayland resident, retired 2 years ago but took an interim principal job at Brophy Elementary in Framingham in 2009. His term at Fitzgerald is for 1 year. School officials will begin another search for a permanent Fitzgerald principal after the Christmas break.
Because we had gone through 2 appropriate searches, and we were unsuccessful in getting the candidate that we had chosen. And therefore, we were in a situation needing, as you know, a principal for this coming year.
An email to the Waltham Public School administrators list asking for volunteers to fill this position.
Last week, before the ink on his contract was dried, the new assistant superintendent, Paul Myrano, was appointed to hire an interim principal. He had little familiarity with the city or the schools. He offered the job to Deb Allman, the former principal of the now-closed Bright School, but she didn't take it.
She's no longer living in the community, and her commute would have been substantial. Well, initially, there was great interest on her part when she had an opportunity to really reflect on the amount of time and travel that would be involved for her. It just was not a viable option.
In 2008, Allman was passed over for 2 administrative jobs in favor of external candidates. One of those jobs was for the assistant principal at Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald Elementary was without a principal since July, when former principal Alice Schul retired. Some parents waiting to pick up their kids on the first day of school were either unaware that the school was without a principal or had confidence that a new one would be appointed.
I'm a little bit uncomfortable about it, but I'm sure everyone's got it under control.
I don't have that many concerns. I feel confident that they will get a new principal as soon as possible.
Understand the administration's difficulties in finding people for such positions.
For Waltham Newswatch, this is Chris Wangler.